Can we give a round of applause to the guy who has ruined his life for some internet brownie points? A round of applause? A round of applause for this man who will probably need to hire, not hire a lawyer, but probably buy like 10 lawyers. Like straight up. Just pay them their salary for the rest of your life and get like 10 of them. Probably. Whoever decided to leak this, first of all, it's beyond disrespectful and not cool. Like, the fact that even this official account is like, our trailer has leaked, so please watch the real thing. This is pathetic. Why would you leak something like this? I'm gonna flip it horizontally, because it is leaked, and I'm pretty sure Rockstar is like, they still just strike down everything, because it is now leaked. And they're kind of spooked. But for now, let's just be extra careful with this.
Lucia.
I'm gonna stop right away. This is how GTA 5 looked in my brain when I first saw the trailer. I checked the GTA 5 trailer now, well, we can check it later as well. Oh my god. GTA 5 looks so bad. It's insane.
Do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
So that was correct. You're telling me consoles are going to run this? I know that. I know what that is. I know the crocodile thing. Is this like... Are they just referencing everything that has happened? These weird news stories? Okay. Number one. I know that, like, it's been 13 years, so many of us have maybe forgotten. Rockstar Games doesn't do cinematic trailers. This is game footage. Every single one of their cutscenes is in-engine footage. This is not like you see a cinematic trailer and then you see the freaking thing, right? This is what the game actually looks like. And this is an open world game. Look at this. Well, these are obviously like framed shots, right? Because this is a meme. This is like someone streaming in universe. Look at this. This looks insane! And you're telling me a console is gonna run this? It's gonna take off! I'm always looking at the backgrounds, right? Because like right here, again, this is like framed, so you can't really see it. I'm looking at the background fidelity. Because that's how you hide stuff. This is unhinged. I think this looks a little bit better than Walking Dead Destinies. Just a little bit. What do you say? What do you say? We're in Florida? We are in Florida. We are most definitely in Florida.
Well, look who's back. Oh,
I think that's like, you know you've made it when you're a meme in a GTA game. Like, look at the bottles. Look at the freaking bottles. Look at them. You can see every single individual bottle stacked up perfectly. It is insane. It's not like 5 bottles to create an illusion of a shelf. It is an actual fully stocked shelf. God damn. Oh, you can't even see it because I think my face is in front of it. Well, you can see this. We knew about these two for a very, very long time though.
Trust.
We are so back. Oh my god, this feels so surreal. Oh my god. Is it me or the game graphics look ultra mid? What do you mean? This is how the game actually looks. This isn't some cinematic polished thing. This is how the game actually looks like. Because this is a Rockstar game. They don't do cinematic trailers. Every single one of their trailers is literally just the game. And this is an open world game. If the leaks are correct, the world is like 3 times bigger than GTA 5. Which is insane. This is mind-boggling. Because when I think about like Elden Ring, right? We've talked about this before. But like Elden Ring's graphics aren't really that good. Like fidelity-wise. If you zoom in, Elden Ring's graphics are not that great. But the overall composition makes it look excellent. This is what I imagined a truly next-gen game to look like. Like the bottles right here, you can zoom in on them, and the fidelity is insane. Look at the background. Look at the background bottles. Look at these bottles. Look at these packs of nuts, I think. God damn. We are so back. Also, I'm pretty sure this tech is like ripped out of, like all the animal tech, I'm pretty sure it's ripped out of Red Dead Redemption. I'm not sure on that, but that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. We can literally look at how the GTA 5 trailer looked like. So this is what I thought looked amazing, right? This is GTA 5 on Xbox and PS3. This is the very, very first trailer for GTA 5 that was released. This is how the game looked like on release. Let me just up this. It doesn't even have 1080p. Now this looks mid. This looks mid. There is no copium here. This is a literal fact. This is a literal fact. Because Rockstar doesn't do cinematic trailers. This is not like a, if you know the Infamous situation, right? There is a very infamous, I've seen this. I know what this means. Let me flip this back. Flip horizontally, right? So, this is what games do a lot of the time. Like, Watch Dogs was the first big thing, right? So, you can't see it under my face, but this is E3. This was the first trailer they showed. This is the actual game. Right? This was to cut performance, but yeah, like, just GTA doesn't do this. Rockstar doesn't do this, period. We can look at Red Dead Redemption 2. Let's look at Red Dead Redemption 2. That's the last one they released. What the hell just happened? 7 years ago. Oh my god. Same thing. This is game footage. This is how the game looks like. And this already looks kind of mid compared to what we just saw. This is 7 years ago. We are so back. We are so back. You know what? We are not back. Now that I've went on my rant about Rockstar. And let me just remind you that this is not rumors, this is a press event. Like, this was a legit press release. There is layers to this. Listen, 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 listen. There are layers to this. The last game Rockstar released was Red Dead Redemption 2. Right? Red Dead Redemption 2 had the same thing. It first came out on consoles, later came out to PC. Right? That was 7 years ago. Then, we all know what happened to GTA Online, right? We all know that the reason why there hasn't been a Grand Theft Auto game for literally 13 years is because Online has made more money than probably any other game on the market in a long, long time. I don't know exactly where GTA Online ranks, but GTA Online is a money-making machine. It makes so much money. It makes far beyond what a game is going to make. So that is factoid numero 1. Factoid numero 2. Rockstar literally bought out 5M. 5M is the big RP mod community thingy, right? So Rockstar now owns modding tools, which are obviously only for PC. They absorbed something that produces things exclusively for PC. Because you can mod a place. Well, you can, but it's a nightmare, right? Factoid numero 2. Factoid numero 3. We live in a very different age. In a very different age. Because usually what people say is that Rockstar is trying to make people double dip, right? So I don't have a console. Basically the plan is that I would buy a console, buy GTA 6, and then buy GTA 6 on PC again when it comes out in like a year. That kind of makes sense to me. It does make sense to me. because that's what they've done all the time. And I own like 3 copies of GTA 5, right? At the same time, though, with how much money they could squeeze out of people if PC releases online day 1, I don't really see that as the smartest move, especially if they could already start milking the RP community day 1. So this, to me, honestly seems a little bit confusing. I am very surprised by this. Very surprised by this. Because obviously, if you look at every single piece of evidence, you would have expected that there to be a delay, right? Because there has always been one. Literally always, with every single Rockstar game, there's been a delay. Maybe not with like GTA San Andreas. I don't remember. That's way too far in the past, and frankly, that's not even relevant anymore. Another hypothesis that I immediately thought of: what if? But this won't make sense, right? Because I think this is kind of goofy. I thought about potentially there being a situation where the release date is 2025, right? Which is, again, standard for Rockstar. People got very surprised. Why the hell are you announcing a game now if it only releases in 2025? That is exactly what they've done all the time, right? And people are already predicting a delay into 2026 spring, right? But what I thought about is you announce it for consoles, and then in like a year, when you say you need a delay, you say, well, listen, we're delaying the game, but PC is coming out at the same time. And then you have basically double dipped into hype. The reason why I say it doesn't make sense, because if we go back to Exhibit A, the Rockstar tweet, it has 71 million views. Rockstar does not need marketing. They literally do not need to double dip on hype. This does not benefit them at all. It doesn't. So this theory doesn't really make sense. I don't know. This is kind of confusing to me. Could this be that they're still paranoid about the hot coffee mod? I don't think so, because I don't think that would cause, like, that big of a fuss, right? Because it's a bad look, but, like, who cares? The very, very simple, like, surface-level interpretation is exactly what I said at the very, very start, right? You put out it on consoles, I will buy a console, probably. It's going, like, literally, I'm going to spend an unhealthy amount of money on a literal GTA machine. It's going to be a thing that only plays GTA, right? So that's what I'm going to do, number one. And then in like a year, they're going to release it on PC, and I'm going to say, thank you, Rockstar, and I'll buy it again. That's their plan. With how they make money currently, I don't think it's like the smartest option. I genuinely don't. Because I think they're going to squeeze infinitely more money out of PC players. So, releasing like RP servers day 1, it's insane. Because if we go to Twitch, like literally right now, GTA 6, 126,000 viewers. Most of them are playing roleplay, right? Roleplay, well, these don't have tags, so I don't know. Lucky V, this is I think, roleplay. RP, this is probably, I don't know what this is. LSPD is probably, yeah, this is roleplay. I don't know what that is. 5M, that's roleplay. Prodigy RP, that's roleplay. All these are roleplay, right? So, to me, it makes perfect sense to, like, immediately get this community on board. This is a very confusing situation. But with like the sphere we operate in right now, it's kind of a surprise that something hasn't changed. Maybe there's still something to come down the line? We don't know. We don't know. Because there was a very big thing, Rockstar internally has changed a lot since GTA 5, right? And also since Red Dead Redemption 2. There was the whole thing about crunch time and everything else. So internally, Rockstar also looks very, very different. So there is a chance that something has changed, and maybe they do announcements differently, maybe they do something else differently. Because with Rockstar, we just have a very small sample pool. You know, with other games, you could look at what happened 2 months ago. With Rockstar, you kind of need to look back almost a decade, which is unfortunate. I really, really hope it gets a PC release day 1. I don't want to buy a console. I literally, like, and you know what? You know what bothers me the absolute most? What bothers me the absolute most? These people who think that owning a console is their entire identity are literally saying, like, we've won over on, you know, PC people because we have this game first. They are championing a anti-consumer practice for, again, internet points. It's like, hey, look at this. Big corporation artificially limiting access to this thing. What a great deal. I like this. It's so silly. It's so silly. But we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, I'm salty. Obviously. I have been preparing for the past couple of years that I will have to buy a console, though. I'm just thinking about the prospects of, like, what goes through your head at that moment. What do you think was gonna happen? They're not gonna find you? Every single one of these things is probably hard encoded. I've said this before. Like, a very smart organization is going to watermark every single thing without you even knowing. And the fact that you, like, film it with your phone sideways, put a filter over it, if there's a watermark and print it on the thing, there are now watermarks you can imprint on audio. It's like a literal thing that you put in the audio itself, and the human ear doesn't even hear it. That's how you find leakers. And companies do this, because this is something that is potentially worth literally billions of dollars. I don't know what the guy's thinking. I would never leak anything, because I don't want the CIA coming after me. It's like... Compared to the idiots posting classified documents on War Thunder's forums, I know that, yeah, that's a very goofy situation as well. It's a very goofy situation. But I mean, that at least, like... I mean, at that point, you know you're doing something really, really bad, right? The worst part about this is that I think genuinely people are that naive to think that, like, nothing's gonna happen. They're just gonna leak the trailer and then they're gonna be very cool on the internet, right? Whereas in reality, they are doing a lot of very tangible damage. And it will be recouped. It will. That's what I said. You better buy some lawyers. It's surreal. It's surreal actually talking about GTA 6 and not feeling like a conspiracy theorist.